Welcome to the Unscrewed Mind. It's me,
Hello.
Matt Williams. Rusty Swift, are you out there?
I'm here. Hello.
Man, I'm so excited to be here with you today.
I am more excited to be here with you today.
I like the sound of it. So, obviously, we've been circling dates. We've set aside time. We've done some recordings in the past, and we're finally ready to lay down the first episode of the Unscrewed Mind. And I think one thing that we've talked about wanting to do is kind of setting the table or kind of laying out what we feel like this time or this podcast is going to be about. And so, without getting too granular, what are we doing here? Like, what's the point of the Unscrewed Mind from your perspective?
I mean, to me, definitely the reason why we're here is because of how much better I feel and you feel about your life on a daily basis. And we want to be able to share kind of why we're feeling so much better. And, this started for me. I would say really, I started just looking at the law of attraction. I guess you could call it The Secret, but just things. I've actually never even seen the movie The Secret still. So I can't say that I've watched that and that's what started it. But several years, and things really started to click though in late 2019 when I was watching Bob Proctor. One of my friends had recommended it, and I don't know why it all of a sudden felt different to me, because I had heard somewhat of the same information, but just the way that it was explained to me just really hit home. So it just resonated with me, and I immediately was compelled, when I felt the shift in my energy, to start telling all of my friends. And
Dude, that's so true. You really have been like a crazy ambassador for like self-improvement. Like, what are your goals? Like, the life you have is the one that you've attracted, and just trying to spread the word of how you can make your life better, starting right now with just some simple changes that you can make to see some immediate change.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And just my life has changed so much in 2020, and so many people have had negative experiences with 2020 just because of the different things that are going on. Um, Unbelievably, even throughout that, I was able to mute most of that information and move towards my goals still. And that's part of this is you turn off everything that doesn't serve your goals. And it's something that is difficult at first, because you're in a pattern of behavior that is saying, I'm going to watch TV tonight. I'm going to watch the news tonight. I'm going to play a game on my phone. Whatever it is that you do, if it's not something that serves you or or advances you toward your goals, you're going to have to start asking if you even want to do those things anymore. And at the beginning of this year, also, I kept telling Matt about the information, and just kept saying, "Man, you've got to write down your goals. You're not going to believe it. Things are going to start changing for you." And Matt, how long did it take for that to get to you?
What was it, like 5 or 6 months that we were talking every day, and you were like, "Hey, have you done the first thing I've asked you to do? Like, have you written down one single solitary goal and, started reading it to yourself daily? Like, have you taken the first step towards setting yourself free? And, obviously, I hadn't done it. And it took me quite some time to kind of open up to uh, what was possible and to let myself feel like my old habits weren't getting me where I wanted to go, and that new habits were required to set my mind free and to start attracting the things that were more beneficial to me. And so, similar to you, Rusty, in a way better place now, way happier, way more aware and present of who I am in this moment, the things that I want to change, and the things that I want to attract. And it's all thanks to you, and it's all thanks to the information that's out there, and the simple tenets, the fundamentals. These are all things that I think people need to be aware of. And you've mentioned to me that you've spoke about, that we read about, that we watch videos about, and I want this podcast to be a spot where we can talk about fundamentals of the law of attraction. We can talk about how to set goals appropriately, how to create a vacuum of prosperity so that you can start filling it with things that you really want. And we can really help facilitate more positive change in our life, but maybe possibly create some positive change in someone else's life as well. And so, it's exciting. And I really just think that, you and I have some great conversations that are off the cuff and that are, very present and very powerful. And, it'd be awesome to think that someone out there wants to listen to them. And so I think bottling them up and putting them online and letting people consume them is going to be a lot of fun as well.